This is Spirit Bears Witness, Akkad Ban Yasharala. I camp at Lion's Den of Yasharala, Jacksonville, Florida. First and foremost, I'd like to say a prayer to the Father and the Son. Call, Lion, La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha, Rakah, Kadash, Ma'amah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Honors to my elder Awan. Peace and salutations to the Akim, the women and the children of the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Shalom. So, okay, I wanted to do a quick lesson. Hopefully, it's edifying to the body. So, I want to start in Isaiah 59, verse 19. Okay, and it reads, So shall they fear the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Shai, from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Shai, shall lift up a standard against him. Okay, and that's going into the Most High blessing his chosen elect with spiritual powers, or some of them with spiritual powers, like he blessed the prophet Elijah at the call to cause fire to come down from heaven, as well as Samson to have strength, and that's where these heathens, they get these stories that they tell about the heroes, Superman, or whoever they call, whatever. They get those stories from the scriptures, from the Bible, from our heritage. Okay, so now I want to go to Revelations chapter 12, verse 15 to 17. Okay. All right, it says Revelations chapter 12, verse 15 through 17. Okay, and it reads, And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood. And the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood, which the dragon cast out of his mouth. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai, and have the testimony of a Mashiach Yahweh Shai, or Salaki Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Okay, and this is going into when the enemy shall come in the flood, and we know who the enemy is. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. When he come in like a flood, a standard is going to be lifted against him. Lord willing, we are among that number. He's going to turn his fishers into hunters. Okay, that's why it's saying, where's right here? It say, and the dragon was wroth with the woman, and the woman is Israel is sometimes known as a woman, and when the dragon, which is also known as Esau, Edom, want to make war, he the remnant of the woman's seed, that kept the commandments of Yahweh Shem Shai, you know what I'm saying, in the testimony of Mashiach, hey, the Most High gonna save him. Okay, so I wanna go to Isaiah 11, verse 9 through 12. Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 11, verse 9 through 12. And it reads, They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai, as the waters cover the sea. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. It shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. It shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant. That's that remnant again, that 1/3 of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Patros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. And that's really saying from everywhere that he scattered us. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. And there it is again. And he calling his people, you know what I'm saying? And he bringing them back together. So, okay, I want to go ahead and go to Second Kings, verse 1 through 10. I mean, Salakia, chapter 1, verse 10. Okay. Okay, this is Second Kings, chapter 1, verse 10. And Elijah answered and said to the captain of 50, if I be a man of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, then let fire come down from heaven and consume thee and thy 50. And there came down fire from heaven and consumed him and his 50. Okay, and that's just a time when the Most High blessed Elijah with spiritual powers, where he could call down fire from heaven. And if you read it, you know, if you're familiar with it, you'll know he done it multiple times, and it's a beautiful thing to know we serve the Most High Power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and he watch over us. You know what I'm saying? So okay, I want to go to Judges chapter 16. Verse 28. Okay, this is Judges chapter 16, verse 28. And Samson called unto the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and said, O Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, power, remember me, I pray thee, and strengthen me, I pray thee, only this once, O God, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, that I may be at once avenged of the Philistines that for my 2 eyes. And Samson took hold of the 2 middle pillars upon which the house stood, and on which it was borne up, of the one with his right hand, and of the other his left hand. Okay, and Samson took hold of the 2. Oh yes, Salakia. And Samson said, let me die with the Philistines. And he bowed himself with all his might. And the house fell upon the lords and upon the people that were therein. So the dead which he slew at his death were more than which he slew in his life. Okay, and that's the point. Me bringing out these scriptures was, for one, to show that he prayed to the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and he, in that strength and that power, the Spirit of the Lord returned unto him, and he was able to slay more than he had slayed in his life, in his death, when he died. So it was just another time where the Most High blessed his prophets and his elect with the power to deal with his enemies. You know what I mean? And with our enemies. Okay, so now I want to go to Isaiah chapter 40, verse 28 through 31. Okay, and it reads, hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting power, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is he weary. There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint. There it is. He give power to the faint. And to them that have no might, he increaseth strength. And in this wicked ass kingdom, we don't have no strength. We don't have no armies. We don't have no way to deal with these heathens and the enemies, which is so-called Esau, Edom, the white man. We don't have no power to defend ourselves against them. But the Most High is going to lift up that standard. Like I say, he give power to the faint, and to them that have no might, and increaseth strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fail. But they that wait upon the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, hey, that's why we waiting upon the Lord. That's why we trusted in him, and we ain't trying to do anything carnally. All our hopes and prayers is in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and the spiritual. You know what I mean? So like again, it say this Isaiah 40 and 31. But they that wait upon the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not be faint. So hey, that is Most High gonna give some of his elect or his elect these spiritual powers. Like he said, we now we are fishers, but we're gonna become hunters. Lord willing, we are among that number. We're among that elect. You know what I mean? So okay, and he say we're gonna mount on wings. That means we're gonna fly. So like I said, they get all these superhero movies and action superpowered people. They get all that from the scriptures. They get all those ideas and inspirations from our heritage and our truth. And our heritage, that's the so-called Negroes, Latinos, speckled birds, so forth and so on, through the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the true people of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay, so I want to go to Psalms 102, verse 15 and 16. All right, and it read, so the heathen shall fear the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and all the kings of the earth thy glory. When the Lord shall build up Zion, he shall appear in his glory. Hey, and that's what it's saying. Like when the Most High build up Zion, we're gonna be back in our righteous state, in our righteous hearts, and which is mine. We're gonna and he gonna lift up that standard in us. Okay, and now I want to go to Malachi 1 and 11. All right. Okay, this is Malachi 1 and 11. For from the rising of the sun even until going down of the same, my name shall be great among the Gentiles, and every place incense shall be offered unto my name, and a pure offering, for my name shall be great among the heathens, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua of hosts. So when it's truth, when they can't deny it, hey, like he said, his name is going to be great among the heathens, and also his name is fearful and dreadful among these heathens. You know, and that's a fact. That's why they tried to hide the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and through the Spirit of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the elders and the apostles recovered his name and gave it back to the people. And that's the people of Abraham, through the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, so forth and so on, the speckled bird, through the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, so now I want to go to 2 Kings 1 and 10. Salakia, I want to go to Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8 through 9. Okay, and it reads, therefore wait upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, until the day that I rise up to the prey, for my determination is to gather the nations, and I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. For then will I turn to my people a pure language, and Salakia, let me start from the top again. Zephaniah 3 and 9. Zephaniah 3 and 9. For then will I turn to my people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, to serve him with one consent. And that's the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. He's gonna it's not gonna be no misunderstandings. You know, everybody gonna serve the Most High power Yahweh Bashem Yahushua in order, in decency, and in truth, in decency and in truth, and understanding, perfect understanding. Okay, so now I want to go to let me see. Okay, now I want to go up to Isaiah 25 and 9. Okay, and it reads, and it shall be said in that day, lo, this is our power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We have waited for him, and he will save us. This is the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We have waited for him. We will be glad and rejoice in his salvation. Hey, and that's in that day when the enemy come in like a flood and he lift up that standard, like the scriptures say, the people gonna be willing in that day, because they're gonna see all the power of Yahweh Bashem. Well, not all the power, but they're gonna see the power, the truth of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, and they're gonna see the truth of this world, and the truth and the understanding and the doctrine that is the truth, and all the strongholds is not gonna be no room for denial, or no room To say, oh no, it might be this or might be that or this or that, there is going to be one clear cut understanding. And that's all praise due to the Most High Yahweh Bashim Shah. So, okay, I hope this lesson was edifying. And until next time, I'll say shalom, shalom.